Play ball. All right. We are live, everyone. CPL, guys. Baseball. Grab a ball, grab your bat, grab your mitt, grab your favorite Gatorade, grab your favorite snacks, whatever you want to do. This is gonna be a good old show, guys. Now, just a brief history, guys, before we start. It was founded in 1997 by Pete Bock, B-O-C-K. Bock conceived the idea in the early 1990s while traveling long distances to the early Baseball League in Virginia to see his son John F. play summer baseball. Bock, an experienced sports executive, wanted a collegiate summer league closer to his home. He acted on this, and the Coastal Plain League began play for the 1997 season, which was 21 years ago today. Alright, so me that. But we're also going to be breaking down more about this CPL, Coastal Plains, and what I'm covering, why I'm covering it. Well, the reason why I'm covering it tonight, we're getting ready for another season of baseball here in Wilson. We're going to break down the teams, former teams, all that stuff too, guys. New teams, all that, right on here. But there is what they are called the Pettit Cup years, dating all the way back to '97, when Wally, North Red Wolves, and the Wilson Tabs played. 2 games to nothing. So Wally won the first year, then Wilmington won 2 years in a row. That was pre-Pettit Cup year. Petersburg, then Durham, which is the Durham team. The Braves, I'm assuming. The Durham Braves at the time. Then the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Outer Banks won the 02-03. Then Edenton won 04-05. Thomasville won 3 years in a row, 06, 07, 08. Then Forest City won 2 years in a row. Gastonia won 2011. Columbia won, what's now called Lexington County Blowfish of South Carolina. Peninsula Pilots won 2 years in a row. Then Edenton won against Gastonia in 2015. 2016 was Savannah, the Savannah Bananas. 2017 Gastonia, and the runner-up was Wilmington last year. Okay, time for the good part, guys. We're going to get into the teams next. So if you're here now, please make sure you like this live stream. We're going to start things off up in Virginia. We're going to start with first team are the Martinsville Mustangs. The Martinsville Mustangs. They play up in Martinsville, Virginia at Hooker Field. You may notice that it's up in a town that has a famous racetrack, but who cares about that during this time? There was a team in Petersburg, but I'm not going to get into that part yet. From Martinsville, we go to the coast, to the Pilots, the Peninsula Pilots, which make their home in Hampton, Virginia, at War Memorial Stadium. Now let's go over from Virginia into the down the coast a little bit to Edenton Steamers, which play at historic Hicks Field in Edenton, North Carolina. Small town near the coast. You can catch some waves. And then from Edenton, we go to Morehead City, home of the Morehead City Marlins, who play at O'Neill Field at Big Rock Stadium. I've actually been towards that field. It's okay. If you really want to have a good time, you can have the stadium near at the coast on the waterfront. That way you go all the fat balls go bloop, right into the waterfront. From even I have to retrace sometimes. We go to Wilmington next. Wilmington, North Carolina. That's where the Wilmington Sharks play, at Bacardi Field at Legion Stadium. Then we're moving from the coast up to the 95 Carter to the good old Swamp Dog hood. Fayetteville Swamp Dogs at Fayetteville, North Carolina. J.P. Riddle Stadium. It's a good town, everyone. Then we move up to towards the Triangle, to the Holly Springs Salamanders. The Holly Springs Salamanders play at North Main Athletic Complex. Then we go all the way to the mountains. I'm coming back to some of them, by the way. Forest City Owls over at the McNeil Field. And I'll show you some of these logos in a bit, guys. I forgot going down. Then we go to Gastonia next. where the Grizzlies make their home, mauling away at to terrorize the town at Buddy Lewis Field at Sims Lake Park. Can't remember. It just cuts me off. But from there we go to High Point, Timersville High Times. The High Toms, first team I've seen play. They make their home at. They play at historic Finch Field. Also, next we move the High Toms to Ashboro, where the NC Museum at the North Carolina Zoo at Ashboro is. And that's when, well, them Copperheads play. The Copperheads just make their house known over at Macquarie Park in Ashboro. They have 2 schools over there, I think. Around the, I think like 2. Then we go from Ashboro. We're going to skip a team in North Carolina, because I'm coming back to that one because of then we go down 95, and that's where we find, well, the Red Wolves play in Florence, South Carolina. They actually started as the Raleigh Red Wolves, which moved to Florence after 97 season. And they play at Sparrow Stadium. And they're not far away from Coastal Carolina University, CCU. Then we traveled all the way down to Georgia. I shouldn't do Georgia yet, but we should travel on I-20 over to Lexington County. That's where we find them blowfish. Lexington County. That's where the blowfish play over at Lexington County Baseball Stadium. Nothing special there. Hardy Springs Salamanders play at North Main Athletic Complex, by the way. Then we move down to Georgia, where we find, well, the Savannah Bananas play. And yes, the Savannah Bananas. That's one of the newest teams this decade play. They play in Savannah, Georgia at Grayson Stadium. Okay, I'm going to go back up because it's history time. The Wilson Tops play at historic Fleming Stadium in Wilson, North Carolina. And yeah, I'm a Tops fan because that's the local team here. Oops. Now, there's lots of things to do here in Wilson, guys. And if you're wondering more about Fleming Stadium, history time, guys. I say that because that the at Fleming Stadium, you're gonna hear some good music, all that stuff. But another thing, guys, Fleming Stadium, was one of the locations where they filmed the 1980 movie, the 1980s movie Ball Dorm. That was one of the locations for Ball Dorm. Wilson, North Carolina also has the North Carolina Baseball Museum, which has a lot of names that you may recognize. See most of the teams and jerseys that they have in there. They have good stuff, but I'm not here to talk about all the details about that yet. But now from the Wilson Tops, we go down to the Macon Bacon. The Macon Bacon. Yes, the Macon Bacon. Macon Bacon, guys. That's where they play over in the newest team this year. Well, they'll be playing at Luther Williams Field over in Macon, North Georgia, where my place where my one of my cousins is. By the way, shout out to all the Bacon fans. Shout out to all the Bacon fans over there. So if you're visiting in one of those places and want to come to a game, just make sure you stop early. That way you can come in, get a hotel, do whatever the hell you want to do, then find stadium and come to a baseball game. 4 more teams now, guys. One of them is the Raleigh Red Wolves, which I discussed earlier. Then we had the Rocky Mount Rockfish from 97 to 98. 97 to 2000, Durham Braves, which renamed themselves to the Durham Americans, who had won in 2001 to 2003. Formerly the Braves. I'm not sure why the hell they put that there. Then we had the Spartanburg Stingers from 2003 to 2007. Then we had the Newborn River Rats. Let me check real quick. The Newborn River Rats, which relocated their franchise to Morehead City in 2010. Then we have the Outer Banks Daredevils out of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, 1997 to 2011. Then the Petersburg Generals, 2000 to 2016, which relocated to Macon starting this year. We also feature teams Macon, which is this year. Now, this is where I'm gonna get crazy. This is where it gets confusing, guys. Enough of the history and past stuff. We're gonna just move on to another thing right now. Covering the CPL. Hi guys. So this is part where why the hell have all these werewolves papers. But first I'm going to say, you know, some of your favorite baseball players may have played CPL before they played Major League and Minor League baseballs. One of those players happens to be Justin Verlander, who played ball with the Wilson Tops. Another player, NFL Super Bowl MVP winner Russell Wilson, who played ball with over in Forest City, North Carolina, the Mouse. And during the season, guys, you usually have all these guys, whether they're local guys from other places, like Santa Clara University, for example, just to name a few. Denison, Kutztown, PA, University of Mount Olive, George Mason. You may have guys from App State, Armstrong State, Delaware, Barton College, University of Cumberland, or let me see. Hold on, guys. Niagara, Millersville, Valdosta State, Western Carolina, the Citadel, Navarro, Mercy Horse, Cameron Vallejo, for example. Or you can have guys from my home state of Nebraska, for example. Like that's where Trey Hale and Cole Grebo are from. Even though one may have played for Nebraska and the other one played for like Evansville. May have guys from Texas, all over the place, guys. But some of these guys may have potential in the future to become top draft picks and all-stars. Or another name that comes to mind, you may have guys from Puerto Rico, or Canada, or all over the wherever place you want to be. Or Clemson, like Alex Eubanks. Pennsylvania, Felician University. But some of these guys have the potential. I know one guy I know, he played for, his last name is Adaway. He got drafted by Toronto. Another name that comes to mind, Marcus Mooney. He played ball at South Carolina with he's from Loxahatchee, Florida. Or you may have guys from Duxbury, Massachusetts, like Squiretta. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that last name right. The old Squiretta. Oh, wherever the hell you want to be. But these guys can be, like I said, can have potential to be top draft picks and all that. Washburn, Melton. Make sure you keep on liking this video, everyone. So subscribe if you haven't already, turn on notifications. And because I'm planning on doing maybe a 45 minutes to a 30 minute to 45 minutes pre-game for my tops online for fun. But a few more guys that come in mind when you are playing ball that can get drafted. J.D. Crow out of Francis Marion. He played ball with Lexington. I'm just rambling about these names real quick. See if I can find another one. Another book. Real quick. Goldsville. Let's see. Webster. Wait a minute. Webster. Raheem. Nope, not those. Oh, Canada. Or you may have a guy that's last name is like Carolina, like Rayshon Carolina, but they may have gone to maybe from like Curacao, or a guy from like Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, or from Australia, just to name a few. But like I said, these guys will have the potential and dedication to be on a team with other colleges, as long as they can cooperate properly. But the Wilson Tops, that's who we'll be covering, guys. But what does this mean for my other shows? They're still gonna be on, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't fret about it. I'll probably, depending on day and all that, we'll probably still do them. Let's see. They start to play this weekend, guys. Los Tops are going to play an exhibition game against Fuquay Varina, and then Catawba Valley. Either it's Catawba Valley or Carolina or Red Pirates or something. Come out, have fly ball, catch a fly ball, whatever. But however, like I said, these guys are trained and skilled enough to even win championship games, guys. Another thing, before we're gonna start wrapping things up soon, guys, because I don't want to spend too long on this, because I still have other things I want to get accomplished. Because I'm a busy man. If you want to find out more about more of these teams, just head to coastalplainleague.org.com, which I'll be posting in the chat. I want to know, or it might be coastalplains.com, Coastal Plains League, but that's the website in the chat, top chat, if you're watching right now. If you want to see more of the teams and the rosters. I know my predictions, I'm gonna wait for that, but I'm gonna say we have guys from East Stroudsburg for Wilson. However, we're still gonna have some good old talent this year. Wait a minute. Hold just 1 sec. Give me the tone. One sec. I'm a bit scrambled here, guys, because I'm trying to figure out where the name was. Trying to figure out, still can't find it. I guess I won't worry about it, but it's not like it really matters. I'm going to just put these away when I'm done. That way we can make room for more up there. We're going to try to do a review each week, each day, give you final scores and all that. We're also going to do we might do something at the ball game one, just to show you what the hell we do. Also, if I could do a interview with one of the coaches if I want to, but I'd rather not. But my predictions, my pre-season predictions, guys. I have the Macon Bacon and the Wilson Tobbs. Those are two of my teams, but another team I have is Edenton because they are that good of a baseball team, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it. And I guess this one's sponsored by Gatorade Plus, whatever. Also, if you're in my server on my Discord, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I still gotta do that. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thanks for joining me. It was not as long as I thought it was, but I usually thought I was gonna have somebody tonight, guys. But hey, think plans change, and I still gotta do 2 more things. But I'll see you guys on the flip side later. So stay awesome, everyone. I'll see you guys whenever. Saturday for my show. Might do something tomorrow, depending on if they're live or not. But I'm planning on posting something for some show, so don't worry about that. And who cares if it's like 4 minutes long, Marvin? Yeah, Marvin, I know it's you. Why don't you take your meme somewhere else online? Anyway, I'm gonna go take care of this guy, and then I'll see you guys later. Peace.